We're live in person. And hey, good almost afternoon. It's pretty darn close. It's 11:54 a.m. And this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. It's late. I had to make breakfast for everybody in the family, and everybody wanted me to do something this morning. So it is what it is, but I wanted to do the show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach, and I hope you're doing well. And this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, where we talk about Agile and Scrum in a practical and tactical way. And I think it's the 506th episode of the show, pretty much do on a daily basis. I have a coaching session a little bit, so I'm going to keep this kind of quick and brief. I hope the coaching session goes off. I sent them a message to see if we're still on. We'll find out. Either way, we'll see there's lots of stuff to do on my to-do list. And we're going to talk about everything goes on the to-do list, on the board, everything on the board, everything on the board. Lots of questions, lots of times on do we put everything on the board? Or a lot of times I find out when I get new teams, there's a lot of stuff they're working on that's not on the board. And I'm like, well, why isn't it on the board? Because we didn't think it was required. We thought the board was only for dev stuff, and we don't put regular support stuff on there and things like that. So you're giving the false notion to everybody that you're not doing anything because you're not writing anything down and no one knows what the hell you're doing. Well, maybe. So my recommendation, and it was funny, I took the Kanban class, right? And I said board. And there's a reason why I used the word board on my title. Because there's a Scrum board and there's a Kanban board. So either board, this rule applies. Where, the Kanban class, they always asked about bugs, production, small stuff, report fixes, all that kind of stuff. Any of those kind of things should go on the board as long as it takes a lot of time away from you from being able to do your job. I say usually anything under, depending on the job. If it's something you do and it takes less than a half day for everybody to get it done, I don't necessarily worry about it. Definitely not for something that takes 30 minutes to do, to fix, or a hot fix, or someone just needs something that's a quick thing and you can take care of it. What I do recommend, though, if it seems like there's a lot of it going on, you create a story in your system to capture all these tasks and then retrospect on it later on that says, we've been getting a lot of questions from the accounting department, or a lot of questions from the reporting section or the sales office. We need to really start tracking that. So I do recommend you come up with a story or something to capture that so that you can see if it really is an impact on your group. So even though I say don't track like everything that's a half hour or a half a day, if it seems like a lot and everybody's smart enough to pick this up on, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to do this. You should write down like how many times it happens, charts tracking, just a sprint or two to see if it really is worth starting to track. If it's not, then you don't. But you only do it for like a sprint for like 2 weeks for maybe or a month or something. And after that month, if it's not a real big deal, don't track it. Problem is a lot of accountants out there, as Agile accountants, well, we should track it forever, but it doesn't happen that often. It was just a spike and it went away. It's no big deal. Well, then you don't do it. You want to note it, though, in case it happens on a regular basis, like end of the quarter. Every quarter, you get these questions. I wonder why every quarter. It's called statements. Anyway, that's what I want to share with you. Every time I get a new Scrum team, they always ask me, do we put everything on there? And I'm pretty much like, yeah, you do. You should put everything in your Scrum board, your Kanban board, and track it, at least till you find out whether or not it has a real impact on what you're doing as a team. And then if it doesn't, then you don't. If it feels like you're getting a lot of questions every day and someone's pestering you every day for something, then I'm going to start tracking. That's my advice today. It's my thought on that. Because there was a question, like I said, in the Kanban class about someone asked, well, what do you put on the board? And he's like, everything. It's a good answer. So I'm going to leave you with that. Have a good Sunday. I'm trying to put stuff on LinkedIn. And LinkedIn on my phone keeps bugging out on me, so I don't know what I'm going to do about LinkedIn. It's not the best platform in the world to post on. I don't think it was ever designed to do that, to be honest with you. Every once in a while I still get YouTube problems, but they kind of come and go. Got to live with it. But give us the thumbs up if you like the show, what we're talking about. Ring the little bell so you get notification when we go live, because sometimes we don't at 5 o'clock. And I'm going to try to put some more small piece of content out. So that's coming. And I wish you all a good, happy day. and safe day or evening, depending where you are in the world, and happy scrumming. And we will see you on Monday. Take care. Stay safe. Stay low. Out of the fire. Bye.